Hey flag football coaches and flag football players, today I'm going to be breaking down some Hail Mary 5-on-5 flag football plays. Let's get down to the clipboard, let's check these out. So in this first play, what we're going to have is player 2. He's going to be going straight downfield. Next, we're going to be having player 3. He's going to be going up 10 yards and then cutting out towards that left sideline. If this is a blocking league, we'll be having player 5 block. If it's not a blocking league, we're going to see player 5 go straight downfield, and then we're going to have player 4 go 5 to 10 yards downfield, and then cut out towards that right sideline. What we're hoping for here as our number one option is for the defense to either be preoccupied with these 3 players, and then have player 2 open, or be preoccupied with these 3 players, having player 4 open downfield. These are our 2 options. Now, if you've got a left-handed quarterback, this is definitely your number one option. If you have a right-handed quarterback, this is obviously your number one option. However, don't forget about these 2 players. They may also be open, something to keep an eye on for your quarterback. Now, in this second play, what we are going to have is player 2, he is the player who's going to be going straight downfield. Player 5, if this is a blocking league, he's going to be blocking. If not, he's going straight downfield as well. Now, I want to see player 3 cut at the 5-yard line across. He's going to be our backup. And then we're going to have player 4. He's going to be going up 10 to 15 yards and then cutting across the field. He is also our backup. What we really want to see is player 1 passing the ball to either 5 or to player 2. Now, again, if they're not open and they're being tightly covered because maybe you're running this in a situation where you need a really long pass, then if you can, then still look at player 4 as our primary backup option, and then player 3 as our last chance. We just need at least some kind of yards to get it somewhere. But if you're okay with getting 10 to 15 yards or more from player 4, and these 2 guys are covered downfield, why risk it when you could pass it to player 4? Now, in this next play, the defense will be probably pretty well spread out, maybe even farther downfield as well. Maybe it'll be a 2-3. But what we're looking for is the really long pass. So player 5 blocking, unless if this is a blocking league. If this is not a blocking league, we want him to go up 10 yards and then cut back down towards the line of scrimmage towards the right or left side, depending on what his defender is doing. Next, I want to see player 4 going and cutting up to 5 to 10 yards downfield and then cutting across the field. Now I want to see player 3 going up straight downfield with player 2. Now, what I want to see happen is these 2 players talking before the play starts, saying, I'm the one cutting or you're the one cutting. If player 2 is the one cutting, player 2 is the one cutting across the field, below player 3. Player 3 needs to be ahead of player 2. If, however, we have player 3 the one cutting, we're instead going to have player 2 continue downfield, and instead at the 10 to 15 yard line downfield, we're going to see player 3 cut out towards the sideline. Either way, what we want to see is one of these 2 players cutting or behind their running path. Now, what this is doing for you is trying to get that defender off of that cutting player. We are looking at player 4 down in the middle of the field. We're also looking at one of these 2 players downfield as our number one options. However, we have a very strong backup option, which is the player who cuts. So basically, we're either going straight down with player 2 and then cut behind player 2, or we're going straight down with player 3 and player 2 cutting behind player 3. They need to communicate this before the play. Either I'm the one cutting or you're the one cutting. This is a fantastic play and has won many, many games and has gotten tons and tons of touchdowns. Amazing play. So I hope that you're enjoying these 5-on-5 flag football plays. If you are, hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you guys again in our next video.